Hey Stampers, it's the Pampered Stamper, and I'm coming to you live from Schravenzande, the Netherlands. And I'm a little bit late. It's a little bit after 3, but I had unexpected company. So, you know what? People come first, relationships first, work second. And I did mean to start at 3, but time got away on us a little bit. I just wanted to touch base with you and have a little chat before I start showing you the card. I've been getting lots of happy mail. Some more cards came in on Saturday, so that's awesome. I'm trying to pace myself with blogging about the cards so that I don't run out. Like sometimes I think, oh, maybe I need to start doing 2 cards per post, but I don't want to do that because maybe the mail will dry up and then I'm going to run out because I still haven't heard back from the bank, so I still can't order my own Stampin' Up! Supplies through myself. And I'm thinking, you know what? It's supposed to be holidays. I don't want to gather too much stuff here. Yeah, so I'm just trying to be smart. And I was inspired by a card I got on Saturday, so I want to show you how to make this card, and I'm using the supplies that I have. So, hi Susan, good to see you. Hi Carl, how are things in Canada? I hear they're very hot. Hi Patty. It's just so nice here. It's kind of 20, 22 degrees. Sometimes it's sunny. Now it looks like we might get a short rain shower. Living on the coast, you know, the weather is very changeable. So we went to The Hague or Den Haag yesterday because we wanted to go to the expat store, and it's a British American store where you can get stuff. So I could get sweetened condensed milk. I could get lime jello. Gerard could get some English muffins. Hi, Mary. Hi, Ruby. And what else was I looking for? Brown sugar. They don't have regular brown sugar anywhere here in grocery stores. So I had to get some brown sugar there so that I can make it. I use brown sugar in my crust for cheesecake or for cookies. You know, if you don't use brown sugar, it's just a completely different animal. So you do learn these things. So I said, you know what? We're here anyway. What's there to see in The Hague that I haven't seen yet? So I wanted to see the Moritz house or Moritz house. I'm not sure exactly how to say it in Dutch. But anyway, it is an art gallery, and it has The Girl with the Pearl Earring by Johannes Vermeer. And yeah, so I was super excited. But guess what? Because of Corona, and I'm guessing it's the same in Canada, you can't just go to a museum. You have to book online and reserve a time slot. So it wasn't a big deal for me because I was in the center of The Hague, and that's where the Parliament buildings are. And so I got to see the Binnenhof, and I got to see, I mean, there's always amazing architecture. So I'm just going crazy with my camera, taking pictures and enjoying it. And then, you know, we sat outside a little cafe, and I'm sure you saw the video about the coffee drama. So you never know when you order coffee. And just when you think you've got the system outfoxed, it doesn't work. So there's absolutely no consistency. So I've learned that generally speaking, if you order an Americano, you're going to get a bigger coffee. And so that's what I don't even look at the menu. I just now order an Americano. I used to order a cappuccino, even though I drink my coffee black. A cappuccino is generally slightly bigger, but oh no. Yesterday, the cappuccino and the Americano were the exact same size. So yeah, and the other thing is you always get a treat with your coffee. So I've learned that I shouldn't right away order a dessert to go with my coffee. I should wait to see what comes with the coffee because that's not all equal either. Some places you just get this little package thing, and it could be a cookie that you really like. But in town here at a little place called De Buren, which means the neighbors, and I'm not sure if they're actually trying to say De Buren as in the neighbors or if their last name is De Buren. So I don't know that. But at De Buren, you get a little tiny stroopwafel with your coffee. And it's delicious and it's fresh. And so then if you order a second cup of coffee, you also get a second stroopwafel. So, that's interesting, Susan. Susan says you can make brown sugar from white sugar. Well, that could be interesting, but it sounds complicated. And it sounds backwards because I think white sugar is more processed, right? They take the color out, they bleach it, and who knows whatever else. It's refined. I'm not going to do that. Hi, Alfie. Good to see you. Alfie, did you see all the response to your card that I posted on my page? You're going to have to weigh in with the list of stuff that you used. I can't believe it. It's incredible. So, yeah, so Corona is definitely here, and people are aware, and there's signs everywhere that if things are too busy, even at the beach, there's a sign. I meant to take a picture of it. I'll take a picture today. There's a sign that says, if it's too busy here, go home. And on the streets, there's even signs that, you know, traffic is one way. You have to stick to the right side on the, you know, so yeah, they are trying to, and there's always reminders about keeping distance. Some stores have signs in the window saying only so many in the store at once. But right now in Holland, it's not mandatory to wear masks inside public places, only on public transport. Then everybody has a mask on. But in Belgium, there's masks everywhere. In Germany, you have to wear masks every time you enter a store or a gas station or bathroom. So yeah, we just don't know how it's all going to go. But yes, I am being careful. And a lot of times with social engagements too, there's no hugging. We do the elbow touch or whatever. We sit at a distance. So anyhow, guys, oh yeah, maple syrup is super expensive here, Sue. And so you can imagine if I added maple syrup to white sugar, like, no, you know what? Then I'll just go to the bakery. There's lots of good treats there. So let me see what we're going to do today. I'm going to flip the camera. Oh yeah, before I start making cards, I wanted you guys to know that I have a mystery host contest going on this week till August the 2nd. So if you order, and it's right in the header on my page, so if you live in Canada, you can order through me, but you have to use the host code in order to be a part of the contest, and you could win lots of free stuff. So that's fun. And you're also going to get a $6 bonus code coupon with every $60 you spend. So go for it. All right, so we're gonna make some cards. I'm gonna flip it over and we're gonna get started, okay? Hi, Shelly, nice to see you too. Okay, so here's the flipper. You can see the clouds outside, and I should actually show you. See the pond? How you can see the water now? I cleaned the pond out quite well, and the red is the roses that are blooming. So it looks really nice out here. I'm just going to hold this. I'm going to see if I can do two things at once. I'm going to try to turn my oh gosh, my holder. It's getting way on me. There we go. Okay, here we go. Close your eyes for a sec. Don't get dizzy. All right. I don't have any grid paper with me either. So, oh gosh. Here, it's not ready yet. Don't worry. I'm not finished. There. Okay. Sorry you got dizzy there. This is the card that inspired me. Okay, so this is the card. And the card is from Karen Sylvester. Now, I will blog about it, but what's cool about it is that I don't know what the name of that fold is called, but it's just the top part has been cut away, like a Dutch door, a Dutch barn door card. So if you know the name of this fold, let me know. But Karen wrote a wonderful little letter with this whole thing, and it's so cute. She says, sending you a card from Chaplin, Saskatchewan, July 7th on the prairies, July 17th. A hot blue sky relaxing at the lake. My favorite Stampin' Up! Product is the amazing patterned DSP. I can't get enough of it, as you can see by my card. I can't take the design credit. Stamping with Christy is who did it. But I love to stamp sentiments directly on the DSP. So isn't that really cool? Yeah, so I'll keep sharing pictures, Glenda. That's awesome. So you can see she's used 3 different DSPs from the, I think it's the Sweet with Tasteful Textures, okay? So I decided to use the Pets paper. So I have this paper, and I've cut some of those wonky dogs out, and then I cut a few out of this paper as well. And we're going to get started. So, and I'll give you my measurements as well. So this is, let's have a look. We'll do it together. I'm going to take my cutter. I have a card here that is 11 inches by 4 1/4. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it at the 2-inch mark, and I'm cutting the 2 inches off. So 2 inches to 5 1/2, and then we're going to lift it this way, put the fold right in the trough, and then cut down like so. There we go. And then we have this, okay? So we've cut this off. You can use this for something else. I've used the heavy Whisper White cardstock. So I've got these guys fussy cut out, and we'll start with a piece of this lovely black paper. And it's just 4 inches by 5 1/4. And it's starting to rain now. I have not gotten regular glue in yet. So, oh, that's a little thick. I was kind of expecting it to be gummed up a little bit, but it wasn't. So like I said in the blog post of the card that I did, this is supposed to be with real red, but I don't have any red. It's cobbler and it works. Top corners, down. The nice thing about using liquid glue is you can kind of push it around a little bit. So we have this. Then this one is 2 inches, I believe. Let me double check. Yeah, 2 inches by 5 1/4. And there we go. I absolutely love the combination of red with black and white. I love red, and I'm wearing black and white today, and then I love to wear a red scarf with it, or red shoes. But I only bought a pair of black shoes, and the red wasn't in my size, so next time I see Yolanda, she's got these great shoes, and I'm going to buy a pair of red ones. So I should link Yolanda. Maybe she still has more of those shoes in stock, but I have worn them and they're super comfortable. You can wear them all day long. They are super attractive, but they're also practical. And you can wear them in the summer and they still breathe, because sometimes when you wear a closed-toe shoe in the summer, it gets a bit hot. So there we go. This piece, the piece of pattern paper, is 1 7/8 by 5 1/8. Okay? And now in the inside, we're going to open this up and we're also going to finish this off. And so again, another piece of cherry cobbler, 2 inches by 5 1/4. Okay? And I don't have the stamp set, so I don't have any of the cute sayings that come with this. And I had to fussy cut those animals out, but there are framelits for that. This is a great suite. And if we get enough people ordering with my contest, then maybe someone will win the free half price item. But that's only happens if I get enough people ordering. So guys, please, now is the time. Let's have some fun with this. I'm curious, right? Because I don't offer specials often, because I find that they don't usually work. My people just order when they want, and they don't get, I can dangle carrots all I want, and it doesn't really affect them. So prove me wrong if you like. So here we go. This is super cute, the little paws and hearts. I think there's a framelit to cut out these hearts as well. So there we go. And now we're going to close that up. Isn't that cute? We're going to take this little dog. And what I would do next time, I didn't feel like it, I got lazy. I would glue this onto some cardstock so that it's extra sturdy, and then cut them out together. So I'm just going to put some adhesive on the bottom part of this dog. And it dries clear, so if a little bit oozes out, it's not the end of the world. So he's going to go like so. That's fun. And this one, see, I wanted the dogs kind of facing each other. Isn't that just super cute? So here I'm only going to put some adhesive on his paws. And I could have used the silicone mat, which I probably should have done. And there. But I didn't. So here we go. That's pretty stinking adorable, isn't it? There. There we go. I'm just going to give my fingers a little wipe. And then in the inside, see, now you see the backs, they kind of match, but otherwise they'd be a solid white. I might still do that. Who knows? I had some other creatures cut out, but of course they have gone missing. I'm going to search to see where they went. I had a dog, the wiener dog. Maybe they fell on the floor. No. Oh, no. Okay, I'm still looking, people. And, you know, my desk doesn't have that much stuff on it, but enough to obviously lose a few things. So we'll wait with that. Maybe I'll find them still. I'm just going to put this aside, and then I want to show you something else. So this is the card that I made the other day. And then I totally forgot that I have the ribbon that goes with that set. Now look at this. Let me get my glue dots. Yeah, I still haven't found my other creatures, honestly. Take a glue dot, and I have this bow. And what I wanted to say about this twine, this is not like, it looks like our baker's twine, but it's way nicer. It's thicker and it's beautiful. Look how it just transforms the card. Just that little black and white bow. Isn't that super cute? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so now, while my creatures are still not found, I am going to take my card, and I thought, this is kind of cute. I want to do it low so that when it closes, I haven't used this saying yet, and I like it. And I like that the dogs are all running around, so I thought this actually works. This is a fun card to send to your friend. If you just want to keep it traditional, you could do happy birthday, and you could do a happy birthday in here. But while you guys look at this, I am just going to, it really drives me nuts that I can't find those animals. And I'm going to just take a few seconds and look, okay? Aha! My tenacity has paid off. I had cut them out and I hadn't laid them ready. Okay, so this was my vision. So I had an idea in my head of what I wanted to do, so I did cut the panels ahead of time so that you guys wouldn't have to wait, but I didn't have the card made. So it is still somewhat spontaneous, but not entirely. So this diva cat is going here, and this agreeable little wiener dog. Oh, the Dutch people thought that was so funny that we call these dogs wiener dogs. Yeah. There, he's going to go on the other side, and then maybe, see, I could do the happy birthday just tucked in like that. So I like that idea. So I'm going to do that. The other side wasn't very good. I didn't do a very good job stamping, so I'm covering that up. And here we go. Super cute. The little scallopy thing is from the So Sentimental bundle, which is the Stitch So Sweetly dies. And then we'll put this one on this side. Now there's some really cute little doodads, embellishments that go with this set. They're little dog bones and I forget what else, but I don't have them with me. Like honestly, I look at the stuff I took and I'm thinking there's no rhyme or reason to this, but I just kind of packed at the last minute. I didn't know for sure if I was going or not. Yeah, so that's cute. It could maybe have something else here, but I like the look of that. What do you think? And then I hadn't thought yet about where or if I wanted to do twine or not. Oops. So I haven't decided that yet, so I'm going to wait and show you what I come up with if I add any of this or not. And then one last thing. When I did when I did this last time, let me see if I can find it. Yes, okay. So last time, with my last video, we did this, where I showed you the different colors, okay? So this was Flirty Flamingo, this was the Marvelous Magenta, and Daffodil Delight, and I think this was Highland Heather. And then this one is just Gray Granite stamped off. I also had stamped a couple on Shimmery White, and I wanted to show you how that works. So we're going to take some Highland Heather and just do this, and then oops, just make sure it's nice and tight. I've got some Cherry Cobbler and I'll put that on the other side of the block. So my Cherry Cobbler is a little bit dry. Then you take an aqua painter and you make a little bit of a wash, and I'm going to do that on here. See, and then you just, this is a really easy way of coloring. So if you want to do something quick and you don't want to bother with blends, then this is what you do. But you don't do this on regular white paper, because then your paper will get, I say delaminated. It starts breaking apart and going into layers. which can be good if you want it to do that, but not if that's not the look you want. You want shimmer white or watercolor, okay? And you can go in again with a little bit more. You can even wait for it to dry and then add more, but it's a really nice look. You can see once you start playing around, of course, you're taking just as much time as if you would use the blends. But it's nice to play and do different things, right? Anyway, what's neat is that when this dries, the shimmer shines through. So now let's do, see, I'm just wiping out my aqua painter. We have new aqua painters now. I was going to order them, but of course I can't yet. But there's 3 in a pack. So this is the Cherry Cobbler. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Coloring of any kind is always a wonderful, calming thing to do. Oh, and I did want to apologize a little bit. I don't mean for my posts and my videos to be political, and I think that I inadvertently stoked up a little bit of a hornet's nest. And I am thankful that you guys all kept it very nice and kind, even though I said things that I should not have said. When I talked about Donald Trump, of course he did not have anything to say about stamps. But we did get a directive from Stampin' Up! Because the government, I don't know which branch of the government, but something to do with the taxation or something, did caution us to be careful about what claims we make when we talk about stamping. Because what's good for one person, what applies to another person, does not apply to everybody. So we can't make false claims. And I think that's just for liability, so that you can't tell someone who is severely depressed or suicidal that if they start coloring, they're going to be okay. And then the family goes, well, you told them that this would be therapeutic, and she thought she'd be better, and now, you know, a terrible thing has happened. So that was the basis of my comments, and I was just having a little fun with it. That's all. But I shouldn't have fun at the expense of others, so I am sorry. I will be more judicious in the future. Isn't that nice? Yeah. And what I would like to do at the very end is Daffodil Delight, because Daffodil Delight, the centers of flowers, as we heard from Gerard, is often the pollen, and pollen is most often yellow, which is why there's a lot of yellow in the middle of a flower. And it does just add a really lovely touch, doesn't it? There. So now I've finished that idea, because I saw that laying there and I thought, oh, Jackie, you've done it again. You wanted to show them and you forgot. So here we go. I hope you really enjoyed this. I haven't been reading all your comments, but I did forget, now that I'm looking again, I always forget to ask you guys to share the video. And when you share the video, make sure you tell me that you shared. I know it might feel silly, but do it, because when I click on the shares on Facebook, then it doesn't tell me due to privacy. Sometimes it shows me a few people who shared, but most often it does not. So I like to send out a free PDF to people who share. Not everybody, you get chosen randomly. And of course, I would still love it if you shared, even if you've already won a PDF from me this month. So if you've already won one this month, just say shared, but already have the PDF, so that I don't send you 2, because that's just silliness and I can't keep it all straight. So anyhow, yeah, it's just really great. I love being here and I love sharing with you. And so I'll do it whenever I can. And when I can't do it, I will let you know. Okay? Thanks, Alfie, for sharing. Thanks, Stacy. And do tell everybody where you're from. And yeah, I love it when you guys interact. So please don't be a silent observer. Tell people that you're watching. I love hearing your stories, and I absolutely love getting your cards with the notes and the handwriting and the letters inside. It's just fantastic. So there is still time for you to join in on the Happy Mail in Holland contest. You can see details on my blog or message me. Okay, guys? Thanks, Debbie, for sharing. Have a super day. And yeah, thanks for joining me today. Bye.